loves, welcome back to the channel. So we are back for another transformation with me, and so I already started on one eye, and so I just want to get right into this. To start off, we're going to go in with my P. Louise base, nothing new, and I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place palette once again, the Wahala 2 palette. As mentioned, I'm going in with the Wahala 2 palette, and this time we're really going to be playing with the blues in this palette. So now I'm going to take a darker blue to deepen this up. I just want to say I really do like this blue shade that I went in first. It's called Wicked in the palette, and it's a very nice periwinkle blue. I feel like I've never actually got a chance to work successfully with a periwinkle blue eyeshadow shade. So I feel like Juvia's Place, you did that. You did that. And I love the way that it's blending out. Like, oh my god, it blends out like a dream, and it's called Dream. With the exception of this over here, it's a very simple look, and I feel like anytime you don't do a cut crease, it's simple. And cut crease, I have become about that cut crease life, and I'm always doing it, and it's always causing me to be very late wherever I'm going. So that's why I'm like, any opportunity I can do a look and still be creative and not do a cut crease, that is a simple look to me. Now I'm gonna take some tape, and I understand that, like, I had actually been looking for some of those e.l.f. eyeshadow strips, but I've not been able to find those, so I'm gonna go in with the Scotch tape, and this is just gonna help me create that black smoked wing that I created on this side. And this is just temporary. Like, since the Wahala palette doesn't come with a black shade, I'm gonna be going in with the Resi palette. I'm gonna be going in with the shade BK. Do you guys remember, like, when using tape on your eyeshadow? Well, using tape to do your wing liner or to create that sharp effect, which is what we're doing now. Remember when that had just became popular? And then I feel like the makeup police came in and was like, do not use this on your skin. You are tearing off sensitive skin and all this other stuff, which I'm like, true. But I'm like, dang, I feel like I don't know, like a rebellious kid that can never do anything. Wipe up a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay, first of all, I just went in with the Crayon K Sharp Me white liner, and I don't know, I feel like I always mess up when I use it, so the fact that I didn't really mess up this time, oh Jesus, thank you Jesus. I'm gonna take some of this NYX glitter glue, and I'm gonna go back into the Wahala palette to play with some of those pressed glitters, but first I'm gonna lay down the NYX glitter glue. I watched Natasha S, or she's Tasha Washa on Instagram, and I've seen her use this glitter a lot whenever she's working with a shimmer shade that she really wants to pop. And I've had this glitter glue for a while, which you can tell because it's really weathered, hella weathered. And I never use it. I used to use it all the time until I switched to using like lash glue, which low-key, guys, don't use lash glue. Even though I use it in my videos, I would not encourage anybody to use it because I think that it low-key is too harsh for your eyelid, and your eyelid is one of the most sensitive places on your face. One thing about Taylor, when she likes a pair of lashes, she keeps wearing it 1,000 times. We're gonna go into the face, my e.l.f. matte putty primer and my Milk Hydro Grip, which I'm almost out of. Thing about like using high-end products, the maintenance on it is like, Lord, I don't want to have to pay again, because I don't believe, I mean, I don't mind splurging, but at the same time, I'm like, dang, I gotta spend this much again. So I'm going to be using my Beauty Bakery foundation. This is the Instabake Aqua Glass foundation. This one is in the shade 311W. I obviously use this one quite a bit because it used to be completely full, and now we're on the verge of almost emptying. But I haven't used it in a minute, so I thought, why not pull it out? I think I use so much of this foundation because It is buildable coverage. It's not full coverage, so medium buildable. So I always use like hella pumps. And if I use a different like method, like if I don't know, if I just like concealed first and then added foundation, I'd probably use less of this foundation. I'm gonna be going in with my all-time favorites, my e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer in the shade Deep Cinnamon and my Juvia's Place Concealer in the shade 10. I forgot I'm also going in with my Juvia's Place concealer. This one is one of the darker shades in the shade 2, and I'm going to be contouring with this, but I use very little simply because it's very watery, and I understand it's not meant to really be a contour product. It's meant to be just, it's watery because it's a concealer shade, but I don't even use the highlight shade by itself either. Because it's so watery, it's very thin, it's a little bit sheer, it's not as full coverage even when I let it dry down. So yeah, and I don't even want to put it on my forehead, because whenever I've tried to blend it out on my forehead, it's been a nightmare. So now that that is blended away, I'm going to go in with my Morphe bronzer. This is the Glamour Bronze in the shade Leader. All dusted up. I want to say that I did use the Beauty Bakery setting powder. This is their flower setting powder, and this one is in the shade Plantain. I always forget I have that because I'm just so used to using my Fenty Beauty, because that's like the best translucent setting powder out there in my opinion. But also I'm not a translucent setting powder junkie, so I really don't know. Really just went Queen of the Damned on y'all. And that's not the kind of vibes I was going for. I actually wanted this look to be a little bit more like Christmassy, like a winter wonderland kind of thing, but it's really giving like she's a goddess. This is like Egyptian type stuff. I go in with the crayon case for my blush. I still don't know which shade. I may go in with this shade, maybe a combination of these two. Got to see. going to be going in with the crayon case and Galola powder. So for lipstick, I'm going to take the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Gel Liner in the shade Smooth Walnut. I'm going to take the Juvia's Place lipstick in the shade Mademoiselle. And I'm going to use a Morphe lip gloss in the shade Pixie. The look is pretty much completed. I'm going to finish it off with the Fenty Beauty What It Do Misting Spray. So this is the completed look. I hope that you all enjoyed this video and how this look came out. This look definitely looks 10 times more sultrier than I wanted it to look. I really wanted it to be like, since we were doing blue, and I'm pretty sure this video will be uploaded by the time December rolls around, I really wanted to do like a winter wonderland thing, even though I didn't really express that in the video. I was just going along with the flow and using my Juvia's Place palette. But it's okay, this is plenty more what it will come from. I will be coming out with other looks doing. If you enjoyed this transformation video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to comment and be sure to subscribe. Follow your girl on socials at Taylor Rain. It should be down here somewhere. It should have been displayed the entire video. So go ahead and give me a follow on there. Also, if you're on TikTok, support your girl on TikTok as well. Also at Taylor Lorraine. So thank you all so much for watching. I love you. Stay beautiful and stay safe.